Hi guys, this is my Syngonium Imperial White or Emerald Green or Albo, Variegato and Variegata Albo. So what that just means is that this is just the pattern that it has. And Albo is usually like a white variegation. I hope you enjoy my video and the rest of it. That you're going to hit the like, subscribe, and of course the bell so you're notified every single time I do upload a new video. Everything that I do use for this particular plant, including what I add in the water when I water her, will be in the description section as well. So if you are curious what I do, it is in there. This is an update from the clippings that I did, propagating those, and now she is in her own 6-inch pot. That was really bold of me to try and do, and so far they're really loving it. I have noticed that this particular variety of Syngonium it really does grow differently versus the other varieties. It is thirstier. It likes a lot more light. I wouldn't really put this in a west-facing window. It will definitely burn, especially since it is a white variegation. I would not recommend that at all. I mean, even a ficus taniki will burn in a west-facing window, and a ficus has thicker leaves. This has a very, very thin leaves, and I will show you. Like, you could even see the color of my finger going through there. See that? See how thin that is? So, again, she sits directly in front of an east-facing window. I would not recommend a west or even a south. A south, this will definitely scorch her, like, burst into flames scorch. So, I would not recommend that at all. I water her currently between I would say like every 8 days. And if you want to know how often you need to water your Albo Syngonium or Imperial White or Emerald Green, those are the same plant. It's just called different things. That's what I've noticed with Syngoniums. One particular variety can have between 3 to 4 to 10 different names. So anyway, the way I've noticed with Syngonium, and especially the white variegation, is they are the most unforgiving. So when the top part of the soil is dry, just the top part, you have to water it that day. If you don't, by the next day, it will start to brown. Like these brown spots right there, immediately, if you even wait just one day. So I do have an alarm, and I do use an app to remind me of which plant needs to be checked or watered. And this variety of Syngonium definitely is more the high maintenance side in regards to that. Other than that, there's nothing else that I do. Once you get the rhythm of the scheduling of what they need, and of course that will change in every season. It will be different in the winter versus spring versus summer versus fall. So when seasons change, the scheduling and your plant's water needs are going to change. So that's what I do. And this is a new leaf right here. And as you can see that the leaf is, the color is slightly lighter than this one. It's because she did unfurl recently. And of course, there is a new one coming out. I do love Syngoniums, and if you know me, like, oh my gosh, I have so many different Syngoniums and as many varieties as I could get. It's just, you know, some of them are really kind of expensive, and I need more room, you know, I actually need more room before I should acquire more plants. Easier said than done. So when there's a plant that I would like to have, I'm not like, I need it right now, because I need the room first. I need like a spot for it first. So it's really getting to that point in my life that if I want more plants, I need to get more shelves. I need to get more plant lights and stuff like that so that I could actually put that in there. Anyway, sits in an east-facing window. The potting soil that I would recommend is regular potting soil. I will not recommend Miracle Grow or anything from that company, Scott's Miracle Grow, because their soil is always pest infested And secondly, it's too moisture retaining. This would need a fast draining soil, but a soil that can also hold some moisture. I would not recommend a cactus soil. It will dry this plant out. This plant needs some kind of moisture. Another tip is if a plant requirement is you need to water when the top part only, you don't have to stick your finger in the dirt, you should use an all-purpose potting soil for that. Because if you use anything that's faster draining than that, like cactus soil or palm soil, that plant will probably slowly deteriorate. So you really have to pay attention on the requirements of your plants. And this one, I just use Schultz potting soil. That's my favorite soil. I just love it. It doesn't hold too much moisture. It holds enough. And it's very incredibly fast at draining. So that's what I do. And soil and the light is east. And the watering is every 8 days. So I did give you guys all the info. I really, really love Syngonium Imperial White because I don't know, I have fallen in love with wet variegation. This is the second type of wet variegated plant that I do have, I think. First one was my Ficus elastica tiniki. I used to hate really white variegated plants. I always thought they were like overly hyped, but they don't really do any justice until you see them in person. It's just like, to me, it's just so beautiful. And I love, the other thing that I love about variegated plants is that every leaf is going to be very unique in regards to the pattern. So I love that. If you guys have any questions, comments, anything that has to do with this particular plant, feel free to reach me down in the comment section. Also, again, all of my social media accounts are in the description below, so do check that out if you want to connect in my other platforms. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you guys again next time. Bye!